Hey guys, and welcome back to another jvv.asmr video. So today I will be doing the Q&A. I was really planning to get another video out today, but I'm getting really tired, so I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Anyways, let's start the Q&A. We have, I think, 21 questions, I think. Okay, so the first question is, I was gonna do gloves while doing this, I don't know. Okay, there they are. Okay. Okay. So the first question is, do I like cheese? So this one I'm gonna answer very specifically. I like cheese. However, it has to be like warmed up cheese, you know what I mean? Like, I like cheese when it's like on a sub, when it's in pasta, unless it's Parmesan. It doesn't have to be warmed up cheese, but it has to be in something warm. Like, I put Parmesan cheese on my subs. The only cold cheese I like is like those cheese strings. I don't remember the brand, but it's just the basic cheese strings that everybody gets. My favorite color, although you can't tell by my room right now, surprisingly, my favorite color is purple. But I'm starting to really like the color red. Like, I wasn't into the color red before, but after like I got like this shirt and stuff, I was like, the color red is kind of really nice. Favorite music. My favorite music, I'd say like hip-hop, but it really depends on my mood. Sometimes I listen to 80s, sometimes I listen to 90s. It really depends. Sometimes, well, I like 80s rock and stuff, and I listen to some rap. I listen to hip-hop. Recently I've been really liking J. Cole. I'm trying to think of what else. Not sure. Favorite food. Probably the pasta that I make. It has spinach and a lot of cheese and a little bit of tomatoes. But I am very much a pasta person. But I also really like, my boyfriend's mom makes the absolute best shepherd's pie. It is like magical. I often do glove videos of many kinds. Do I really like gloves or something? So I didn't start off liking gloves. I just started off liking ASMR, and eventually I got a bunch of comments saying, oh, do latex gloves, do latex gloves, do latex gloves. So I eventually gave in and I got gloves, and it just kind of made my channel like blow up in a way, I guess. So at that point I was like, okay, well, this is working out for me. So I did them a lot, and then I tried satin gloves and satin latex gloves, and that's when I started actually like quite liking them. Like, I don't wear them on like the daily, I just do them for like ASMR purposes. I like them for ASMR purposes, but like other than that, they're just like kind of there. What motivates me? Now, half the time I don't have motivation, but when I do, it is my subscribers, to be honest. You guys are like probably my biggest motivation that I have. you guys are literally awesome. Do I like to draw? Yes. Although I haven't really been drawing recently, I do like to draw, and I used to do it a lot, but I haven't been doing it lately. I do want to start getting back into it. I've just, like, I don't know. I've been really busy with my channel and stuff, so. Do I go to school, or am I finished? / am I homeschooled? No, I am not homeschooled. No, I do not go to school, and no, I am not finished school. So this one was one that I was always really worried about talking about with you guys. A lot of people in my family didn't finish their schooling. I was going through with it, and then in high school, that's when COVID hit, and a lot happened. I lost all my friends, and, you know, it wasn't a good time for me. I was going through a really rough time mentally. I had to go to the hospital sometimes. Not gonna like be, I'm gonna be very broad about that, not gonna specify. And just, it wasn't great. So at that point, it was already screwed up for me. Like, my chances of school were like screwed up. It was like a few years, and however, I do plan on getting not my GED, but grade 12 equivalent, like, really soon. My sister just did that, and it's basically just a course that you take. You don't have to do any community hours, no socializing. You just get your computer, you do the course. It's quick, simple, easy. You get your grade 12. So that's what I'm gonna do pretty soon, probably in about a year or so. But yeah, that was the question I was most worried about. I didn't know how to tell my parents' family, not my parents, my boyfriend's family, when I started dating him. And, you know, they were asking, oh, are you graduating? Are you graduating? And I was like, oh, yeah, you know, like, it was just not something that I liked to talk about, because I don't feel good about the fact that, you know, I dropped out of high school. Like, high school is really important. It was just unfortunate timing for me, and unfortunate events that happened. I had a family member pass away, and, you know, COVID, everything. It was crazy. I already wasn't doing well, and then COVID hit, and it sucked. Would I ever have my sister in a video? Okay, well, I have two sisters. However, I would not have them in a video. This isn't really their thing. One of my sisters used to do YouTube, but not like this. I don't think I'd ever have them in a video. It'd be awkward. It's just not. I'm not close with my sisters in that way, if you know, like, what I mean by that. Like, I don't know. Opinion on horses and donkeys. Horses? No. I love watching horse hoof cleaning, but I don't really like horses. I don't know why I don't really like horses. They just kind of make me uncomfortable. Donkeys, yes, adorable. Horses, no. What do I plan to do in the future? Okay, I actually have something planned right now, or well, in like a month, which is the future. So I want to start bracelet making, like bracelets kind of like these and cooler ones. And I think so, like, I'm gonna start a small business, but other than that, I don't really know what I have planned for my future. I'm kind of just trying to roll with being an influencer. That's what I want to do. Why is this piece doing that? I have always been into fashion, so kind of like a fashion influencer would be kind of the dream. When I was little, I used to make clothes for my Barbie dolls out of like scrap fabric of clothes that were like, that had holes in them and stuff, and it was so fun. And then a few years after that, I started making clothes for myself with scarves and doing like a fashion show for my parents. I've always been into fashion. It's always been something that I'm passionate about. I don't know. Outskirts or cities? I've lived in like a very small town before, and right now I live in a pretty big town. So I kind of know the vibe of both. And I'm someone who always likes to be doing something because I have to keep my mind not running and running on thoughts. So I would probably say cities, but it's always nice to be in the outskirts sometimes as well. But for me, I'd probably say cities. I really like loft apartments and just like the view of cities and stuff. And just like the fashion of cities, you know. I like people. I kind of am a people person in a way, even though I do have anxiety. I am someone who has anxiety who is also a people person. Mountain or beaches? I have never been in the mountains. I have never. But they seem really pretty and nice, but also I have really bad knees, so I don't, and like really bad ankles. You don't even understand. You'd think that I broke my ankle a bunch of times, but I haven't. But I have really bad ankles, so that probably wouldn't work out for me. I do like beaches, however, this is embarrassing to say, but guess what I'm gonna say? I do not know how to swim. Yeah, I don't know how to swim. I know, it's embarrassing. But yeah, I don't know how to swim. I do like beaches. I'll probably pick beaches over mountains. You know, I kind of just relax where it's like up to here on me, you know? Anyways, have I ever played any sports? No, not like for any teams or anything. I was gonna be into badminton, but then like a lot of stuff went down and I didn't end up doing it. I used to love playing volleyball with friends because my sister was on a volleyball team when she was in high school and stuff, or middle school, I think. Yeah, middle school. So I did used to love volleyball, but no, I don't really play any sports. What inspired me to do a Q&A? I've always wanted to do a Q&A. I don't know why, I like them. It's fun. And also one of my subscribers on Instagram inspired me. Okay, here's the last page of, we've gone through 2 pages. We only have a few more questions left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what's my perfect pizza? Okay, you guys are gonna hate me, but I'm so picky. Don't worry, I'm not saying pineapples. I would never. I hate pineapples. But I am super picky. So my perfect pizza would probably literally just be the dough, really crispy, like really crispy, with not a lot of sauce, only a little bit of sauce, lots of cheese, like melty, yummy cheese, and really crispy pepperonis. Love crispy pepperonis, they're the best thing in the world. With peppers, I love peppers, so with just like peppers all over it. And that's it. I know, very basic, very plain. With habanero cheddar dipping sauce. I've discovered habanero cheddar dipping sauce recently at Gino's Pizza. My heart. It is probably one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life. Literally, it's so good. If you like spicy things, definitely need to try it. I love spicy things. I put jalapenos on my subs and stuff, so I love spicy things. But if you love spicy things and you like cheese, that habanero cheddar on pizza, amazing. If I could move anywhere in the world, where would it be? I want to say Italy, but also I don't know. Like, I also want to say like California, but like their health care system is non-existent. They don't get free healthcare. And there's a lot of things wrong with me, so I really need free healthcare. I go to the doctor and like the hospital all the time. Free healthcare, very important to me. But if they had that, I'd say California. I would try Italy, I think, because their pasta's less fattening and I love pasta. Also, my family originates from Italy, so I think it would be really, really fun to go there. But I also really like the United Kingdom, the UK. If you search it up, I don't know if you guys know my last name, but my last name is on my Instagram. If you search up my last name, it is a city in the United Kingdom, because that is where my dad's side of the family originated, like way back. So like our last name stuck for a while, like because we originated from the town Gillingham, I think, we're like assuming. And then like years later, we still have that last name, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I also love Japan, but I don't know if I'd want to live there. I'd like to like visit there for like maybe like a week or two, but I don't think I'd want to live there because I do want to visit the Tokyo Tower. But I love Europe, so I think I'd go with Italy, and then maybe visit the UK every now and then. What's my favorite animal? Raccoons. I love raccoons. Raccoons and squirrels. I have an obsession with raccoons. It's bad. Raccoons are just so adorable to me. And yeah, I love raccoons and red pandas because they're basically raccoons. They look the exact same. Do I have a bucket list? And if I do, what is on it? I don't really have a bucket list, but I do want to visit Japan and I do want to travel to Europe. So those, I guess, are kind of like my bucket list. Europe is very important to me. I really want to travel to Europe eventually. Another bucket list thing, I don't know if can you really count this as a bucket list thing? I want to get a YouTube plaque. I don't care if it's diamond, silver, gold. I just want one. I don't think they still do the bronze plaques, but I would even be happy with that one. I find them so cool. And another thing that is on my bucket list is getting PR, like from like a brand. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of what you guys would probably all know. Like, if Monster just sent me like a package of a bunch of their stuff, like, I think that's so cool, and I want to be big enough for that to happen to me. Fave movie book / show growing up, and why? For movie, what was my favorite movie growing up? I don't know. One of my favorite shows was In the Night Garden. But I had lots of favorite shows. I watched TV a lot when I was young. But my favorite book, this one I know for sure. Oh, my favorite show was The Big Comfy Couch. I don't know why, but I was so obsessed with that show. It was like my heart. But my favorite book was Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. It was the first book I ever learned how to read, and not because I knew how to read it really. My parents read it to me every single night to the point that I knew it word for word, and that's how I learned the words. That's how I learned how to like read, because I was like, Sam I am, that's Sam I am, I do not like that Sam I am, do you like green eggs and ham? Like, I knew it word for word, so I like read it and I would know what word it is because I knew. So then I learned the words and I was like, hey, that's the, that word is the. Crazy. Anyways, last question. Favorite memory? That is a good one. I don't really have that many memories, to be honest. Like, when I think of memories, I can't really think of any. Is that bad? But I think I have one. It's about my cat who did pass away recently. So if I end up tearing up during this, I'm sorry. If I laugh during this, I'm sorry. It's emotions, okay? When I was little, my aunt bought me the Barbie horsetail movie, I think it was called. And I know I said I hate horses, but I loved Barbie. And I had the Barbie horse plushie that came with that show, right? I got it for Christmas when I was younger. And I had it up in my room. And I was sitting downstairs, and all of a sudden, little baby Smokey comes down the stairs with the pony hanging out of her mouth. And she was the cutest little thing. And I let her have it because she loved it so much, and she literally, we kept it for years until it broke on her, and she loved it. She used to sleep with it, everything. Before she passed this year, I was gonna get her one. I was gonna look online to see if I could find one. However, I did not do it in time, clearly. Which is upsetting because I really wanted to get that for her. She really loved that thing, but that's probably my favorite memory that I can think of. I don't know. She's just always been my heart. She's been everything to me, so. But yeah, that was, oh, and another favorite memory. This one's just a weird memory of her. So she never really meowed, but one night we woke up to her going meow, meow, meow. You know, she was like meowing a lot. And we were like, what is she doing? She doesn't meow. And we saw her like at the basement steps. Like, she was meowing so much that like we couldn't ignore it. And there was our hamster trying to escape to the basement. He got out of his cage and he tried to go down the basement stairs. Luckily, Smokey was there to protect him because Smokey absolutely loved hamsters. She loved hamsters so much. When I had my last hamster, before I even knew my hamster was dying, she started being really, like, Smokey started being really cuddly and stuff. And I was like really confused, and then a few days later my hamster died, and I knew why she was doing that, because she was trying to keep me safe as I was gonna be in an emotional state. She knew that my hamster wasn't doing well, and yeah, but she loved my hamster. She never hurt animals or anything. Even though she was a cat, she did not have those like cat instincts to kill. She was very friendly with animals, especially hamsters, and she loved dogs. She was always just the best cat ever. Another favorite memory is one time when I was like younger, like I don't know, 8. I'll say I was at like 8. I was having a bath and she fell into the water and she just stayed in there. She just had a bath with me, and like she loved water so much. She even like one time she even went swimming in our toilet, and since then we've been closing our toilet bowl, like our toilet seats, like they've just been closed. Like I don't know, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening to my stories about my wonderful little baby, and thank you guys for your support through this really rough time. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, morning, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please stick around, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.